page 65, chapter 3. These lessons of failures are unique lessons which no university can teach. Basically, we should know how to unwind ourselves at the odd juncture. Alongside, we have to refresh our memories of past successes so that bouncing back becomes feasible. This we are going to take up next. Till then, just remember, all the past negations have given you strength to come back again and again, so keep up your optimism. Page 66, chapter 3. Memory of success should be celebrated. In the march towards cultivating optimism, we have reached the 8th level and last leg. Here we are going to take up how to layer the memory of success over the memory of failure. The motto is, memory of success should be nurtured and used for self-assurance. So now we should straight away get into understanding this theme. Memory. M. Mind your successes and never forget to celebrate. Make this a pleasant nostalgia. E. Encountering failure enthuses you to become a stronger personality in the future. M. Memories of sour and sweet incidents are tastes of life. Relish them. O. Originality of self can enthuse yourself anytime. Have faith. R. Retain your memory of struggle, as it will enthuse you again and again. Y. Yield to your own perception and not others' comprehensions. Of. O. Offer yourself an acknowledgement of your talent. This will tone up your personality. F. Furthering a mission means creating a memory of tomorrow. Success. S. Self-pity is a bad habit. Correct it and discover your own mental strength. U. Undoing your bad experiences of the past helps towards rejuvenating your future. C. Care for yourself and others too. All should rejoice your success. C. Concept of vital energy never ceases. Just remember it and search for it within. E. Efforts of yesterday have brought today with a promise of tomorrow. S. Sacrifice your ego at the altar of God. This makes you less vulnerable. S. Smart and sharp memory has the ingredients of the future. Thus, we realize that memory of success is a path for the future. It, at one level, cements our sour memories and re-enthuses us for the future. The art of optimism is the play of our mind and experience. The vision of the future, if tooled with creativity and processed with alertness, can undo any situation. We need to practice how to relax and unwind ourselves. The pragmatic approach with a touch of the imaginative self can give you the desired edge. So, through these 8 phases of optimism analysis, we will now go towards learning, or rather reinventing, the art called counteracting negativism by employing the technique of shrinking the negative attitude. Chapter 4, page 68. Counteracting negativism. Think, can there have been a concept of light without the idea of darkness? Similarly, without the idea of silence, there can be no concept of sound. Similarly, there cannot be any optimism without acknowledging the reality of negativism. In our traverse of positive mantra, we need to tackle the negative mantra or the given patches of gray area which do exist in our mind and do come out at the action level. So to begin with, we need to peel off negative mantra to comprehend the subject. Negativity. Negative. Negativism within is instinctive. Realize it. E. Enmity within and outside is both cause and effect of negativism. G. Gauging others' negativity can always spoil our perspective. A. Aborting others' positive endeavor is a negative mantra. T. Treachery is a human habit. Shun it. I. Intentions of harming others for our prospect is a negative mantra. V. Very nature of hate, be it for self or others, remains a negative mantra. E. Entertaining negative vibes through gossip can pollute our mind. Mantra. M. Mantra, Tantra, and witchcraft are the lower order of contemplation. A. Attacking or injuring others showers a negative mindset. N. Nefarious attitude can kill our personality. T. Turn around and negate your own negativism. R. Rationality withers when negativism rules. A. Aftershock of negative thought and action is guilt and repentance. Thus, through this peeling off, we realize that being aware of negative mantra will definitely help our mind to think anew and cover it with a positive attitude. Nevertheless, our thought process has a tremendous influence of negativism, which we need to tackle to imbibe positivism. Negativism gives rise to depression or a sense of failure. There are no simple expressions but have great content hidden in them. Let us try to understand these negative words so that we can equip ourselves to shrink negativism, which is our address of focus in this chapter. Depression. D. Deep dent inside causes nurturing of defeatist philosophy. E. Eyes are shut and one looks for loneliness amidst darkness. P. Psychological buffers make one stammer and one is unable to express. R. Rhythm of life gets disturbed. E. Energy level touches all-time low. S. Sorrows are seen through magnifying lenses. S. Surroundings and associates sound depressed. I. Initiative to do and think anew takes the back seat. O. Occasions of kind sounds saddened. N. Nothingness haunts within. Thus we realize depression at the experiencing level makes one feel very negative and one tends to lose heart. Now the question is how we can transform these given negatives by employing positive mantra. Let us try to peel off the same word with a mind set to counteract the things we have seen above. Depression. Dynamic of self is more powerful than the temporary phase of defeat. E. Enjoy the light and breathe fresh air to rejuvenate the self. P. Psychologically treat yourself with your past achievements. Celebrate your past success to gather strength. R. Rhythm of life has to be sonorous. Ignore the faulty notes. E. Energy level can be gathered from within as you are eternally powerful. S. Sorrows and failures are temporary. Don't brood over them. S. Somebody around is looking for inspiration. Reach out to that person. I. Inner instinct of yours is creative, allowing its flowering. O. Opening of positivism is always available in all occasions. N. Nothingness is not the dead end. This is the time to unwind. Page 70, Positive Mantra. Thus, we have seen how one can transform their thinking process by amending and altering it. Shrinking our given negativism is a matter of perspective, and if we address the negativism with a positive mindset, then we can do wonders. Now we will start our journey to navigate through negativism with positive mantra. We can see the light by opening our eyes, so open up your vision and happily survive with a touch of creativity. Shrink. Shrink negativism. Shrink. S. Solitude, when it becomes our nature, moves us towards isolation. Be aware. H. Hindrances of negative thinking should be realized. R. Resolutions of positivism should be your mantra. I. Incidents of failures should be termed as history and be erased. N. No, never nothings are some of the pessimistic negative indicators. Avoid them. K. Not of no should be replaced with no. KNOW. Negativism. N. Negative emotions injure your soul again and again. E. Energize yourself spiritually to combat negativism. G. Go and unshackle the bonds of your personality. A. Assurance of self-belief and not self-pity are to be cultivated. T. Train your mind to reduce self-hate and self-presentation. V. Victories and successes, even the small ones, must be celebrated. I. Inspiration and motivation should be drawn from within. S. Safeguard your innocent personality from social attacks. M. Master your courage to face the uncertain negative world around. Solitude and isolation are pitfalls. Counteracting Negativism, page 71, chapter 4. Solitude and isolations are pitfalls. Our main address of contemplation is to peel off 16 letters, shrink negativism. This dynamic journey starts with the first letter, S, which pronounces solitude when it becomes our nature, moves us toward isolation. Be aware. In this statement, we have identified two catchwords, solitude and isolation. We need to decode their inner meaning to zero in the concept of the address. Solitude. S. Solitude allows isolation to dominate and shrinks our personality. O. Occasions of failure facilitate loneliness. Share your feelings to feel light. L. Latent behavioral traits of brooding lead to depressive illness. I. Isolated contemplation needs an expression to avoid mental blocks or bottleneck problems. T. Turning down the proposal for revitalization is a hasty step. Be logical. Understand and unwind the self in isolation. This is important. D. Denying an opportunity to the self is a very negative attitude. E. Entertain your natural self to live a harmonious life. And isolation. Introvert. We become this when we try to isolate ourselves. S. Situation of mental blocks come to the fore as a result of scheduled living. S. Situation of mental block come to the fore as a result of secluded living. O. Offended self is the feeling of inner injury. Healing can start with expression. L. Let yourself use the isolation for fresh self-repackaging. A. Attention. If you require it, then you have to spell it out clearly. T. Tension doubles when we brood over an issue for too long. I. Importance of being can be achieved through expression only. O. Original thinking comes in isolation, but staying in isolation can be risky. N. Nurture your vibrating nature and let others feel your pulse. Through these peelings, we have tried to redefine solitude and isolation, which have their pros and cons. Now, from this enhanced perspective, we would counteract the word hindrance. In total perspective and try to shrink negativism. The battle with this must go on if we are to deliver in life. Page 72, Positive Mantra, Realizing the Hindrance of Negativism. Negativism, or a given pattern of thinking, germinates from within. It goes parallel with positive thinking, the fear of unknown, combating with self-weaknesses, and aspiring for unrighteousness, and nurturing secret desires are some of the given thought processes which yield negative actions and even social reactions. To root out the problem, we need to realize the process of hindrances which we encounter on the score of cultivating positivism. So now we're going to peel off hindrance, and that will empower our mind further. Hindrance. H. History of negativism, if cultivated, will make the future black and bleak. I. Inward journey with pious mind effaces negative thinking. N. Nurturing negative atmosphere can harm your family and peer group. D. Death or thinking about it can kill you slowly in a painful manner. R. Retreat into depression in the after effect of negative contemplation. A. Allowing yourself to brood over past failures can create a mental block. N. Notion of no or never can undo future hopes and aspirations. C. Cautious negativism is an armor or self-defense. Understand this. E. Entertaining negative thoughts and actions can make us sadists. S. Solutions are positive problems of negativism. Now we are realizing the highs and hindrances. Now we are realizing the hinges and hindrances of negativism. It starts in the mind and does mirror our surroundings. It pervades in attitude and percolates in our nature. When negations related to past experiences visit our life again and again, then we tend to get trapped in a cycle of negativism. The negation manifests in many unnatural ways, both at the mental level, then at the action level. Being conscious of it, one can unwind the thread and start anew with fresh resolution of positivism. This is the next topic in our journey to shrinking negativism. Till then, unwind yourself to cultivate forward-looking vision. Page 73, Chapter 4, Resolution of Positivism in your mantra. Positivism is no enigma. Get up early in the morning and witness the dawn. The first glimpse of rays blasting in the sky, dispelling darkness, and the appearance of the red sun create awe. With the first light, the birds respond, the greenery shivers to throw away the lethargic darkness, flower petals open up and bees flock in and butterfly flutter and fresh air envelope our being. New dawn and new thoughts germinate, which create the order of the day. This is the nature's gift called positivism. However, now we turn towards a resolution which is positive and would become mantra soon. Let us peel off resolution to combat negativism. Resolution. R. Right perspective of being righteous provides the avenue to success. E. Enthusiasm envelopes our mind when we develop all-around kindness and love. S. Sadness or joy, both are temporary. Strive for contentment. O. Offering a sincere prayer to the Almighty facilitates the begetting of concentration and achieving success. L. Luxury of dreaming for others' benefit makes you immortal. U. Utterance or our speech should not harm others. T. Tactical maneuvering is as important as your attitude and approach. I. Intentions that you have are transparent. So play safe. O. Original self evokes hope and aspiration. Believe in it. N. Nature accommodates one and all. Is this not nature's message to us? S. Serving others means serving the self. Be humane. Resolution of positivism has many more layers, which we will be tooling in the future. However, with this background, we can cultivate the art of positive mantra. However, generally, when we talk about positivism and negativism, we immediately refer to our experiences of success and failures. This is the aspect we will be taking up next. Just remember, a positive frame of mind with the attitude of righteous resolution will surely yield rich harvest. So, sow the seed of success and water them with your attitude. Page 74, Chapter 4, Learning from Failures. Incidences of failures should be termed as history and be erased. This is one of the major statements we discover while contemplating on how to shrink negativism. There's no life where failures have not visited ever. What goes into failure and how to transform this unpleasant situation into a positive experience for the future is a matter of deep contemplation. Let us begin this journey of rejuvenation out of incidents of failures. Incidents. I, you, or we have to see failures and success in life. Better we realize it now. N. Nurturing a piece of success for long can make you off-guarded. Guard this. C. Capitulating or surrendering to failures as permanent is a wrong notion. Instances, our successes need to be remembered. Do display your success tags. D. Deny a memory slot to the events of failure. It can create mental blocks. E. Ego and self-esteem should never be undermined. N. Navigating the ocean of failure in search of gems is what life is about. C. Current actions should not be overshadowed by our past failures. E. Effects of bad debts called failure must be cleared for good. S. Sadistically, romanticizing failure can spoil your future. O. Offend none of your personal failures. F. Future is to be built on the actions of today, not on the records of the past. Failures. F. Future means hope, so why nurture negations? Future means hope, so why nurture negations? A. Attitude should be developed to unlearn the past and aspire for the future. I. Intimacy and self-love for cultivating contentment should be the main factor. L. Loss should not be regretted, rather it should be used to mold the future. U. Ushering in of a new dawn after prolonged night is the reality. R. Retrospection goes towards rejuvenation, but regrets should be toned down. E. Estimate and re-estimate your past to visualize a sound future. This should be a constant exercise. S. Self-belief can map our different future. Self-belief can map out a different future. Cultivate it pragmatically. Through the peeling off, we've realized one thing, that we have to fashion new avenues of endeavor by realizing the context of failure. Unfortunate incidents are part of reality. They show how imperfect our life and actions are. Again, it shows that every time a failure visits us, it gives us a lesson for the future. This perspective needs to be realized. This is the next topic. Till then, have a fresh relook at your past for a better and successful future. Page 76, Chapter 4. You. Understanding pessimistic indicators. No, never, nothing are the pessimistic indicators. To shrink negativism, we need to tool these and delve further and develop an inbuilt mechanism to combat the ever haunting aspects of negativism. Let us begin our journey of positive empowerment. Pessimistic. P. Perhaps, if, but, and but only must not rule our lives. E. Entertaining a no today can lead to nothing tomorrow. S. Statistics of failures should not become a barometer for the future. S. Sordid memories can have negative impact on life. I. Increasing one's capacity means negating the no approach and superimposing it with I can definitely do it approach. M. Matter of chance can be applied to both success and failure, so why bother? I. If intentions are positive, failures endured will be less painful. S. Surrounding atmosphere does sometimes create negation, bring changes all around. T. Teach your episode of failure a lesson of success. You only can change. I. Inner voice and inner energy can wash out pessimism. C. Capitulation or surrender leads to a state of pessimism. Indicators. I. Intentions need to be good and perspective needs to be balanced. Then success will knock at your door. N. Natural talents should be showcased. Show the world what you are. D. Destiny cannot be failure. The sun can rise at any time. Await the dawn. I. Indicators and barometers are within us, not outside. C. Creation is a positive thinking which negates all the no. A. Affairs of life have both happiness and pain. Why brood? T. Tap your energy for another run after a fresh refueling. O. Orient your life towards understanding what you need for survival kit. R. Remember how important it is to have survival kit. S. Sustenance comes with positivism and negations are stoppers and speed breakers. Through this peeling off, we have clarified some finer aspects of handling the self and reducing the impact of reality called negations. Arming oneself to combat failures comes with wisdom and knowledge gained through the process of life. Thus, this will be tooled now. But for the time being, do contemplate how not to succumb to the pressure of negativism and reduce the impact of failures. Chapter 4, page 78. Not of no be replaced with no, K-N-O-W. Our mind has many knots of no or negativism. In this series of write-ups, we are realizing many aspects of equipping oneself with the edge of positivism. Towards this, we are going to peel off knot of no, K-N-O-T of K-N-O-W. Knot. K. Knowledge widens our perspective and perceptions. N. No is an expression that is suffixed and prefixed with our limitations. O. Offer yourself a space to unknot negativism. T. Train your mind so that wisdom can prevail. Of. O. Often, we have to say no, especially when the point of assertion comes in. F. Few voice a no as the first response. This needs corrections. No, K-N-O-W. K. Knowledge and information can give you the wisdom about the art of saying no. N. Notional no can be subtly expressed without offending oneself. O. Offer a no politely, but this must follow logic, and logic comes from knowledge. W. Willful no can damage your image. Be generous at the right time.